Welcome in, Renegades. Now, we have some interesting news going on today. We are actually entering into one of the most important times of this bull run. So before we start this video, I just want to talk to you guys today a little bit about where we sit at the market. Now, the market, if you follow the channel, you know about cycles and how Bitcoin works. What is up, champion? From Australia, what's up? But basically, Bitcoin works in simple supply and demand economics. So Bitcoin was created during the 2008 housing crisis in the United States because value of our dollar has decreased by 30% in not very long, and it has doubled by tripled over 300% in the last 40 years. So the price of something you would have bought compared to what you earned from your job has risen over 300%. So if you understand Bitcoin, basically what it does is it's kind of deflationary in the way that it is coded. So the Bitcoin itself isn't deflationary, but the process to get new Bitcoin is deflationary. So the way it works is basically every 4 years, it cuts the supply of the miners. So basically, imagine a bank. And you have a banker that, approves transactions. Well, that banker gets paid, right? Because they're doing a job. If you transferred money back in the day, from US to UK, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So basically what Bitcoin does is allows transfers without the bank. So what happens is instead of you paying with Bitcoin, which you do pay some fees to the miners, which are very small amount, which isn't going to be a massive part. Unlike if you sent money by a bank, it would cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. You can send a Bitcoin transaction for like $5. But even with that, when it is mined, basically what it's doing is verifying transactions. It's making sure that, say I have 1 Bitcoin. Well, it's making sure that I can't spend that Bitcoin twice. Because if I spend that Bitcoin twice, it negates the entire code of Bitcoin, the whole premise of Bitcoin. If I can spend it twice, it means it's not a secure dollar. It would be like counterfeit dollar bills. So what happens is they mine and they verify transactions through blocks. And so with that, miners get rewards. And so each block mined used to get 1 Bitcoin, then it was like cut in half. There was like a certain amount of Bitcoin it got per, I don't know the exact metrics right now. But it got a certain amount of Bitcoin. I think it started at 1 and then went from that to 5.5 to 2.5 to 1.25. And we're sitting somewhere around there because it was 1 in 2009. Let's see, when was the first halving? We had one in 2020, so 2016, 2012. So really, 2012 was the first halving. So that would be 0.5 Bitcoin. Then 0.25 in 2016. Is that right? Did it have? I don't even know when it had. But anyway, it went from 1.25 to wherever we're at now. I don't know the exact metrics. We can look. Let's look that up because I don't want to give you the wrong one. Bitcoin having rewards. Okay, so I was way wrong. It was 6.25. That's why I wanted to look it up. Let's go here. And then bear with me 1 second, guys. My computer's being weird. Okay. So it started at 6.25. Okay. So the next Bitcoin halving is expected to occur in, yes, I think it was like 50 Bitcoins per block at first. What was it? Yeah, 50. So it's 50, 25, 12.5, 6.25. Okay. So I was way wrong. But so that's a lot of Bitcoins. Basically, supply and demand would, make the price as long as it has any activity, really. So if the amount that the miners get, so the miners, wait, let's just go look. I'll show you. So let's just look at this year. So the miners will accumulate from, let's just say June, all the way. So they're going to be getting 3.125 Bitcoins, which is over $100,000 each right now. So that'd be over $310,000. And that's every 10 minutes. $310,000 every 10 minutes. 3.12 Bitcoin. So if you look at that compared to this, so basically they accumulate for 4 or 5 months, and then they sell when it goes up here, right? So then the amount that they get goes down, so they don't get as much to dump on us after that. So when it goes down, they're only getting 3.125. So when they sell at these big price movements, it's not going to hurt us as bad. So it's basic supply and demand built into Bitcoin. And yes, this is internet computer, but I'm just saying as an example, this is, when they would basically, not sell their Bitcoin. If we go to Bitcoin real quick, I'll just show you what they do, since I can show you a real example. It's at $106,000 right now. Wow. Yeah, crypto is not the future. It's a scam worth $84 billion in one day. Worth $2.2 trillion. But this is a scam, right? Okay, anyway. So I love it when people don't understand crypto. But yeah, so people would be accumulating this whole section from 60,000 down. And when we go up here, the miners start selling. But as you see, it doesn't really affect us that bad. They sell right here, say at 100,000. It goes back down to 93,000 because the miners sell. And then they sold. Now we can go back up. And they might take a little more profit here. Maybe they didn't sell it all. Somewhere right up here at 101,000. They took profit, went back down to 96,000 before we go up to 106,000. Now, this is very important if you understand. So the whole point of this, guys. So let me just talk to you for a minute. Hey, what's up, Damien? Justin's here. We need to talk soon, Justin, like on a video chat. You guys need to reach out to me too, because I'm sorry, I'm really busy. I know you guys are busy, but let's keep in touch. I haven't talked to you for a long time, Justin. But anyway, so the whole point of this Bitcoin, I wanted to paint a picture for you guys because I really understand math and crypto. My brain just works in a different way, and it makes me a really good technical analyst. It makes me perfect for crypto. But basically, the economics of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has a $2.23 trillion market cap, and the rest of the crypto has maybe $1 trillion. So we're at like a 3.25 trillion, let's just say. So Bitcoin holds 2/3 of the market. So when Bitcoin moves, so the miners aren't able to dump Bitcoin as much because they're not earning as many rewards. So what happens is Bitcoin creates this supply shock. So what's happening? Why did Bitcoin go from 15,000 in 2023 to 106,000 in 2024? That is why. It is because the built-in supply and demand, basic economics, creates supply shock. And it takes 18 months after the halving for the supply shock to come in full swing. We are only 8 months. So we still have 10 months until Bitcoin should reach its high of whatever it reaches. But we have 10 months. It's been 8 months since the halving. Supply and demand has already kicked in. Basic economics has already kicked in for Bitcoin. You see, let's just look at the year. I mean, look at this. So if we even go back, I just want to show you, we were at 15,000. It should say, well, 16. It was 15. So it says 16 here, but we really went to 15. So we're at 15,000. Okay. And this was in December. So not quite 2023, a little over a year, but this was December of 2022. So we had the halving in 2024. Wait. Yeah, 2024. So let's see. The halving was right here. The halving was right here. We're at about 60,000. So supply shock, of course, the price dumps right away because supply shock takes 18 months to reach its peak. So with the move towards the halving of Bitcoin, we see a massive move. And then right around the halving, it kind of goes down a little bit. Okay, and it goes down even more because the supply shock hasn't set in. Supply shock about, let's just say 6 months after the halving. 7 months, 7 months is when supply shock hits. Basic economics. So we have supply shock, and look what happens. And then if you look at Bitcoin, we have the same thing here. Halving, if we go back to 2020, it was in May. Halving right here. $9,000 at the halving. So it gives half of the rewards for miners. This is the biggest part of Bitcoin, guys, is the supply and demand, the basic economics. This is why Satoshi's a genius. So we go back here, 2020, May of 2020, and then we're right here. So let's just say we're right here on the chart in 12/24, 2020, 23,000. So it 3x's from here. So if we 3x from here, Bitcoin goes to 300,000. Look, 18 months after the halving, right here. Do the math. From the halving to here, 18 months. Look at the one before that, 18 months. So that means supply shock hits Bitcoin at 18 months after the halving. Simple economics. So the person who built this was a genius, and it happens every time. Same over here. Let's look at the halving, 2016. 671 to the top in 2018 at 16,000. It does the same thing every single time. I'm a guy of patterns. And when I see a pattern that keeps going, I'm going to follow it until it isn't a pattern anymore. So that's how I knew that 18 months after that, I told my mom in November of 2021, I'm selling my Bitcoin. And that was that was somewhere in 2020. I told her that. I said, in November of 2021, I'm selling my Bitcoin. It's simple economics. And I sold my Bitcoin in November. Go look at my videos from 20. Did I make videos in 20? Maybe I didn't make videos in 2020, but I did make videos in 2021 before this. And I told you. I wish I would have made videos in 2020 telling you 18 months after the halving every time. It's economics. So anyway, sorry. I got on that for way too long. Let me go over here. Let's get into some news now. I have some interesting stuff for you today. Sorry, all my pages. Okay, anyway. So Lent Infinity. Okay, guys, let me just stop before we even do this. I need to talk to you for a minute. So I've been hearing a lot of people, especially myself, we need a stable coin that is directly on ICP. We do have CKUSDC, and that made me happy. At least we have a stable coin on ICP, because these freaking, and they do fluctuate wildly sometimes, guys. But they are mostly pegged to the US dollar. It's CK. So whatever USDC does, I'd rather have USDT. I'd rather have a stable coin that is actually pegged to the dollar, that is independent of the big stable coins, because stable coins are what are going to bring us into our next section. So in order to have successful lending and borrowing protocols, which made Ethereum a juggernaut, which has made Solana a juggernaut, which has made certain cryptos that utilize DeFi in the way of not only, yes, we have decentralized exchanges, we have decentralized wallets. Those are the things we need to be successful in crypto. But when you take it a step further, that's for like the beginners, the people who are, just trading crypto, holding crypto in their wallets. But to us who are like degens, we like playing with meme coins. We need stable coins, not just want. We need stable coins to be successful in crypto, which means we need to get out of these, prices of ICP. When we go to like this $14, after we're at $7, we're going to have a retest, guys. That's the way crypto works. So the good thing, we double in price. I'm not looking to sell all my crypto, but like a portion, say if I have 10,000 in crypto, I want to put 800 in stable coins and then write it down. So, and really it wouldn't be cash. It would be whatever $800 in ICP is at the time. It's a stable coin. So I'm going to look how much ICP. Say I have, let's just say 80 for the sake of this. That's not the math right now, but let's just say 80. I have 80 ICP. I sell at $14. Okay, we just went from 7 to 14. I wouldn't normally sell at 14, but we just moved from 7, and we could go to 21. But I'd risk the $800 because I have $9,200 for the long term. So I'd risk that, but how am I going to do that? Am I going to send my ICP to Coinbase, trade it to USDT, or DAI, or one of these, and then possibly have my crypto be lost? That doesn't sound very appealing. Okay, my next step, send it to a decentralized wallet and exchange it to USDT and then pay the fees. Well, I don't really want to pay a bunch of fees. This is $800, not like 10,000. I don't really want to waste any of this $800 in fees, guys. I'm sorry. Like, this is my profit. I'm trying to make money off the short-term gains. So then what is our option? Well, CKUSDC. Well, that's pretty good for now. That's a huge innovation. We had BTAL. They kind of fell off. I don't trust that project anymore, so I'm not touching BTAL. It was a stable coin on ICP, but they flaked. Don't play with flaky projects. So what do you do, really? Well, you need a stable coin. So the only option that we have on ICP right now is CKUSDC, which you can trade on ICPSWAP directly for ICP. Let's check the slippage. I just want to say if I had $800, let's just go look. I don't know. Let me just see if this is possible to make money on ICP. Like I'm an honest person. I love ICP, but I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. But ICP works really great. This is why I use it. I don't sugarcoat. I don't lie. But I will tell you, I'm not getting paid for this right now. I do ICP content because I love ICP. I'm building something on ICP. I believe in ICP, you know, and I wish there was somewhere else besides ICPSWAP, because this is the slowest, worst decentralized exchange of all times. So we basically have CKUSDC, and let's just see, my wallet's already connected. So we can see CKUSDC. What? Can I not even type? Oh man, ICPSWAP is the worst. Oh man, I'm so tired of this exchange, man. They need to fix it. They need to update the lag. I don't understand why it lags so bad. This used to be my favorite exchange too. I think KongSwap might be my new one. But anyway, so like I said, I have 80 ICP. Let's see how much I lose. So I lose 0.49%. That's not bad. That's really not bad. I would do that. That's a good trade. So you could do this on ICPSWAP, even though it's a little slow. We're getting better exchanges. You could probably do it. Let's try KongSwap. Let's just see how fast KongSwap is, man. I mean, ICPSWAP just, it irritates me. It's so slow. That was pretty fast, though. I don't mind it being that slow. Like that, I can deal with what we just did. So hold on. Let me connect my wallet real quick. We'll see how good. And I'm going to get to the comments here in a minute, but we're going to look at the price. I still haven't even got in. Oh, my God. I haven't really got into the video yet. NFID wallet. What? Okay, well, looks like I have to sign up with a. I'm not signing up with that email. Huh. I guess you have to sign up with KongSwap with an email. This is weird. Okay, then I have to check my email. Bear with me a minute, guys. I haven't signed up for KongSwap yet. I'm doing that right now. Okay. Oh, KongSwap. Okay, well, we ain't going to look at KongSwap right now because they are on some BS. For real. I don't like. So what they're trying to do, I'm telling you guys what they're trying to make it easy for the normal person to log in, but with this magic link request, and it wants me to link my account. This email address has previously been link your account with Google to access your account. I'm good on all that, man. You guys are making it too hard. Sorry, Kong Swap. Okay, I'm gonna see what you guys. Yeah, I'm not dealing with all that. I'll figure it out later. But I don't do that kind of stuff during live streams. Kong Swap. Why make it so hard? All I want to do is connect my wallet, and you guys are like, tell it. I can't even. Nah, man, Kong Swap. It is fast, but if you can't log in, it doesn't matter how fast it is. Zero. Tranquilo. Wow, we have a lot of people. Bank off Bob. So Bob is the future, guys. We're going to integrate Bob with our game. So I want to show you guys something real quick. I want you guys to go on here. I'm going to get this link. We have submitted our proposal on the Dfinity Developer Forum. Oh, wow. My internet isn't even going to work now. But right here. So basically, after cooking in stealth, ICP Renegades needs your help. They gave out over 15,000 in tokens and NFTs, and now the game could be built with your support. So we just need to convince Dfinity that our project is going to be played by a lot of different people. So what we need, and we're going to integrate Bob. Look at this proposal. So if you guys are EXE fans, we're integrating EXE. We're going to have Renegade tokens still. So if you hold Renegade, you're still going to make money. But we're going to make an in-game token that you can earn free crypto just for playing. So Renegade is basically going to be the token that runs the Renegade pool, where you can wager that you're the best racer. And if you beat people, you get all their money. And then you can also play the game just to race to earn free crypto. So we're going to find a way to keep our token. We're going to integrate Bob. So you're like, okay, well, I don't really want Renegade token. I don't want GTR. Well, you'll just get GTR from playing, but you'll probably be able to bet it in the pool too. But you're like, well, I want to earn Bob token. I want to turn, possibly my 500 Bob token to 2,000. Well, if you win all races, you're like, I'm the best racer. I don't care who I play. I'm going to win. Then you could win every time and get first place and take everybody's Bob. But second and third place do get, placed as well. So we're going to have all these tokens in here. ICP as well. ICP Forever Gang, for sure. So let's see. AI chat. Will AI now adopt that? I'm not 100% sure what you're saying here. Just a question about your ICP AI chat. Will AI now adopt that as fact, or will every single person need to dig deep for the truth? So a lot of what AI says I wouldn't take as fact. I would always do your research. And so just like in your research, you need to check multiple sources because one source could have it wrong. But normally if you get like 5 sources saying that, normally, don't say always, but normally if you get 5 sources saying the same thing, especially AI, it's not really to give everything the truth. AI is going to be utilized to make tasks easier. So what is going to happen is blockchain is going to run more efficiently. So each of these menial tasks that people have to do by hand, just coding away, oh my gosh, this menial code, and they're just coding away all day for menial tasks just to keep the system running. That's what AI is going to do. They're going to take these menial tasks that take people a long time to do and a lot of money and hours, and they're going to do it itself. With AI chat, what it's going to do is so AI isn't a force in itself. So unless you speak to AI in the correct way, so people think, oh, this dude coded like a canister with AI, he has no talent. That's actually very false. There's a lot of intricacies that go into speaking to AI, because if you speak to AI the wrong way, they're going to give you the wrong answer. So you have to be able to articulate yourself. Oh, James is here. James, what's up? Basically, if you don't interact with AI in the correct way, it can't give you the right answer. And sometimes even if you interact with AI the right way, it's wrong. It's just wrong. So many times AI has just been wrong, and I had to figure it out and be like, this is where you were wrong, fix that. They're like, oh, sorry, I was wrong. So will AI run chats eventually? I think they will enhance chats. Will AI run blockchain? I think they will enhance blockchain. Will AI be a main factor in the world? I think AI will enhance the world. So AI is a tool like anything else that we have. It's just how do you utilize that tool to the best of your ability? So I hope that answers your question. ConSwap is fast. I'm just gonna kind of figure out how to log in. Man, you need to just have a wallet so I can connect my wallet, be done with it. All this verifying BS. Honestly, you're making it harder and you're making a barrier for entry. And I love ConSwap. I never used it actually, but it looks great. ConSwap is fast. Ooh, Crypto Lark is talking about ICP, guys. Okay, anyway, I'll get back to the questions. Thank you, guys. Keep the questions coming. I will be back. I got through most of them, but we got to get into this video or we're going to be here forever. Let's just say, okay. So here we go. So Linfinity, we were talking about stablecoins before I went off on it. I just was showing you ICP. If you want stablecoins, I'm showing you that we need these. The whole point of everything that was just said in the last 27 minutes was to prepare you for this. So we need stablecoins so that we can get out of a very volatile crypto with just part of our bags so that we can make some short-term money, because not everybody wants to wait 4 years to take profits. So you can wait for your long-term bag, but it's great to make money in the meantime. So what we're doing is talking about Linfinity. This is what we need on the internet computer. And I didn't even know about it till today. So it says we're giving away 15%, and I'm buying these like as soon as I get my first paycheck. I think it's Thursday. So I need some Lin token. It says we are giving away 15% of our total Lin supply to airdrop participants across 3 epic seasons. Genesis 7.5, Momentum 5%, Ascent 2.5%. Here's how to earn. Supply and borrow. This is so important when it comes to crypto and DeFi, to have a healthy ecosystem and for us to make money. And to have a healthy ecosystem, the people in the community need to make money. If we're not making money, what are we doing? Right? I got into crypto content creation because I'm good at crypto. I'm very good at crypto. So I want you guys to understand what you need to do and have the information so that you can be successful. That's it. All I do is provide you information. I am not a financial advisor, but I give you education that you can use to make your own financial decisions. So here's how to earn. Supply and borrow. Get rewarded for your on-chain activity. So if you're lending, you're borrowing, you're getting tokens. This is where the money is made, guys. So you're borrowing or lending money. If you're lending money, you're already earning money. Then you also get Lin tokens for lending money. And your lending money is secured. So the money you lend, they only get 75% of the amount they borrow from you. And they have to put money against that. 75% or 100%, they only get 75% of the money they put on there. So if they default and don't pay you, you still get paid all your money, right? So you lend people money, there's really not a lot of risk. There is risk, of course, it's crypto. You could lose all your money in crypto, but less risk. Refer friends, even more by growing your community or the community. Try our faucet, free tokens to explore and use the app. Wow. It has that's how I started in crypto, was from faucets. Just little drops of crypto, like pennies, nothing. And if you want to do that, come over here to Linfinity. So let's go over here. Here's the airdrop. Here's the airdrop. Refer and earn points. I don't have any points yet because I just saw this right before the video. So I'm going to definitely start referring people, get my free Lin tokens. I like earning free money just from referring you guys. You get money, I get money, we all get money. Let's all get money together. So refer and earn points. Invite friends. And as they engage, you earn 25% bonus points. These points turn to Lin tokens. Expand your circle and amplify your earnings. So it looks like they're not giving you any money for the referrals. Oh, I don't really do these. I would join the Discord. But I don't like making money based on somebody using and giving me fees. The fees are menial. I don't know. You guys should give away some real tokens on here. Told you I'm not being paid. I wouldn't. I'm not being paid. But yeah, so supply, borrow, multipliers. We offer tiered, but I like the platform. I don't like the referral program. I don't do those. You might like to do those. I don't do them on exchanges. I don't do them anywhere. But if you want to refer me and give me money for the people referred and not what they spend, then I'll do it. You see what I mean? Like if I just get money because you sign up, I'll do that. Join Discord, 1,000 points. Supply collateral, you get 10 points a day. Borrow assets from lending markets, 40 points a day. And then tiered supply and borrow multipliers to reward higher participation in the protocol. Here's how it works. More 5K plus is 1.25x, 10K plus supply or borrow 1.5x, and 100K 2x. These guys, okay, they're waiting for the big guys to come in. There's a little rich for my blood, but I can still utilize this. I don't see a lot of rewards. I'm not going to be putting 5,000 in here. So I don't see a lot of rewards for me on this, to be honest with you. Let's see, momentum. Okay, whatever. Still a good protocol. I just don't care about that. If you guys have a lot of money, then which some of you do, so you could actually earn a lot. I would do this if I had the money. It's not that I don't. It's not a good deal. It's just I don't have the money for none of that, so I'm not going to bother with it. But if you do, I would recommend. I don't really refer this. You could do that if you want, but I would definitely borrow and lend and get those multipliers if you can. So here we go. Now this is the one I would borrow because 87. Wait, hold up. This is insane to me. What are we looking at here? Are you serious? So if I lend CKUSDC, I get 31%. Oh, that's USDT. Oh, they do have USDT. And then CKUSDC, 41% to borrow. Hold on. What is variable interest rate will fluctuate? Okay, whatever. Details. So 60,000 has been borrowed. They don't even have 100,000, so nobody has the 2x multiplier. That's why I was like, that's kind of ridiculous for now. But look at that APR go up. Whoa. Jeez. 85%. Okay. People are paying it back. Wow. This is interesting. This is where you gain money, though. I'm lending it. I'm using this. I don't give a damn about their little airdrop thing. But this is cool. This is badass, guys. This is why I started. So I'm just going to talk to you for a minute. This is the biggest opportunity we've had in ICP so far. So this isn't going to last for long, guys. These APRs are going to drop. So I just want to take a minute. I'm not telling you to go use this because I can't do that. But guys, I started with Compound, and the most money that I ever made was from borrowing. Did I lend Compound? I lent Compound, and I earned back tokens. That's how it worked. So I had like $1,000 worth of Compound tokens, which is a DeFi token. And I'm like, I want to lend my crypto out to somebody. I got some crypto. I don't need it right now. Let me lend it to someone. Because they have to, it's a secure loan. So when you lend it, they have to put money to pay it back before they even get the crypto. And they only get 75% of what they borrow. So it's a secured loan. So no matter what, you get your money back. And you're earning back tokens at the same time. So I get my money plus interest on that, and I earn back tokens. So if you understand, this is what we were waiting for. You guys don't get it. This is what's going to bring liquidity to the internet computer. This is what so the first one is Personal DAO. They did it beautifully, but now an exchange is doing it. I still think Personal DAO is up there with, I mean, they're side by side, both of those. Lendfinity, Personal DAO. You can lend and borrow, which is the backbone of DeFi. You have a wallet, you have a decentralized exchange, but the backbone of DeFi, of Ethereum, of any smart contract DeFi platform is lending and borrowing. We have it now. Stablecoin, bro. So the problem, and it isn't a problem because we have CKUSDC, as you see, the highest interest rates, the highest, are CKUSDT and CKUSDC. These are the highest because you need stable coins. These are pegged to the US dollar. So this is, and all the 4.45% compared to 41%. This is like BAT token. It was like 90% when we saw BAT, when I was lending Compound. I was getting 90% of my money back in BAT tokens. 90%. So you put $1,000, you get $900. I mean, if you do it right and long enough, you know, it's just crazy. And this is what we needed. And these aren't going to last for long, guys. I would get over to Linfinity and check it out. I'm not telling you to go spend anything. Go check it out, guys. Because a bank gives you 2%. This is like 15x that amount. So you could borrow money or you could lend money to people. And that's the way it works. So yeah, anyway, let's keep going. So what does he say? And I'm telling you, he says, if Definity doesn't give us a native ICP stablecoin, then I'm probably burn. These CK stablecoins are more volatile than Bob. The only two options left for me at the end of the bull run would be to either use Trust Wallet, which can be hacked, or leave my funds on a centralized exchange, like I just told you guys. So this is a problem. We do need a native stablecoin, and I think, well, let's see, Lend might be one. Let's see, do they have a Lend coin? They have like a ICP stablecoin, pegged stablecoin, called iStake or something like that. But yeah, so we need that. Definitely need that. What are we doing here? So Kyle Langham, there's a decentralized AI manifesto that Kyle Langham, who was on the channel, Decoding Definity, go check out that video. One of my best interviews ever. I love Kyle, great dude. Love to have him on the channel again. Let's just give this a like. But check out this decentralized AI manifesto. As we were talking about this whole video, my videos somehow always come together. But anyway, manifesto for decentralized AI. And as you saw, the best part of decentralization, okay, you're with me, is, you know, DeFi, all that good stuff, AI. So in an era where artificial intelligence, AI, is increasingly central to our daily lives, ubiquitous use of AI in applications ranging from mundane to critical tasks has powerful forces racing to establish control. The power over these transformative technologies, though, must not be confined to a few centralized entities, because if they go down, then we don't have AI anymore. Why do we want a few, only 3 or few people, fewer, 10 or fewer, whatever, controlling all of AI, that we can't have access to it unless they say we can? What kind of world is that? The internet has brought tremendous decentralization of access to information and ease of communication, but also the centralization of power and corporate ownerships of data. This trend will worsen if left unchecked. The principles of decentralized AI can reverse this trend if users and application developers recognize its importance to their long-term welfare. We envision a future where AI is democratized, broadly empowering and adaptive to the diverse needs and values of all users, groups, and their contexts. This manifesto lays out the principles and reasons for decentralizing AI and advocates for a fair, transparent, and user-centric AI ecosystem. Decentralized AI is safe AI. Decentralized AI is self-sovereign AI. Decentralized AI is secure AI. It is accessible AI, a participatory AI, a responsible AI, a verifiable AI. So this is the future. And if you guys want to come over here and sign this, you can come over here, sign the manifesto, and show your support. Let me just link this in the comments over here. and get you guys to come support the decentralized AI movement. Okay, let's get into some. I had a bunch more. Let's just fly through this stuff. Let's see. What else did we have? Uh, Another AI, Compute AI. We're thrilled to share that Compute has secured a community grant from ICPF Singapore of the Dfinity Foundation. The grant will be used to integrate ICP blockchain to enhance our decentralized computing engine and better drive innovations in gaming and AI with decentralized physical infrastructure, as we focus on developing our layer 2 protocols ahead of the Compute token launch. So I just gave you the alpha today. ICPF Singapore is behind him, of the Dfinity Foundation. And guys, I just want to take a minute to be thankful. I have had some of the best interactions, one with Dfinity. So I've got grants from Dfinity. I've also got a grant from ICP Hubs, just like they just got. And this shows that they support. If I got a ICP Hub grant, it isn't because I'm just an influencer. It's because I've showed up to events. I've proven my worth in the community. I'm building here. And so any project, and I'm not just saying me, like Compute, a lot of these great projects are supported in the community by Dfinity, by ICP Hubs, because we bring value. We love what we do. We love ICP. We want the best for it. We give the best ideas that the smartest people in the world can run with and create the craziest stuff. And then we become smarter and we create crazy stuff, and it just becomes this awesome thing. So yeah, I just want you guys to understand that. RLUSD. So yeah, I'm sure that Dfinity can do any of them. How can you use the internet identity? So I'm gonna have to look that up. Sorry, I thought CompSwap was gonna be easy. I should have tried it out before I went live. Wealthy Alpha Bob. Okay. But here's that post. Go show your love on our forum. We're trying to get a grant. And guys, you'll be able to play to earn, and you'll be able to basically use your ICP to make more ICP. We're not calling it betting because it's not betting, but you can join a pool and basically compete against the best racers for a pool, and whoever wins gets a pool. So you can call it what you want. Oh, yes, we've definitely talked about AI and the use for AI. There's so many different ones, like updating code, using it for the NNS to make, the staking and governance work better. It can be used to help the value of ICP. I don't think, the community might use it for that, but not Dfinity. But basically, you could use AI to perfect market makers. So basically, you could use AI bots to set orders for you. And so AI is the future. You could use, and that's just for traders, but like Dfinity is going to use it for AI. You could use it in gaming. So basically, what you could do is utilize AI to update the game, because every now and again you have to update the game. You have to have your developer, and that costs a lot of money to have a developer just, oh, we need one update, come, let me pay you $4,000 to update my game real quick. Or you could use AI, pay it $50 to run cycles or whatever it needs to use, or however much you have to pay, and then it runs the updates on the game for you. It'll update Linux, it'll update Google Chrome, it'll update each different one automatically. You could use AI to code, basically like Caffeine AI, where it's text to speech. Basically, you speak something and it can code it for you, and you just upload it. Anybody could create stuff. So AI is huge. There is no way for that to be possible. So with AI that comes onto ICP, there is going to be mechanisms in place. Basically, it's like a firewall. And so with that, the only way that anything could get through is through the NNS, because it's immutable, right? So if a proposal got through that was malicious, then it could create some sort of thing, but there's mechanisms in place. And by the time AI is to a point where it would be able to affect ICP in any relevant way, that there's going to be AI that will combat the AI that is going to try to be malicious. So by the time it gets to be that, the people that are the smartest are going to have measures in place like firewalls that are built into the ICP protocol and the NNS, which is already a physically manned thing. They will just have AI to back it up. Okay, my bad, Roadrunner. I'm sorry. Another icon. I get it. I get it. Let me just look. Hold on. Identity. Where's CoinSwap? What just happened? What just happened, man? It just erased. I'll use my internet identity. That makes it easy. That's my fault then. That's user error, not CoinSwap error. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I just did it in the wrong place. Yeah, it does something if you do it down here. Whoa, bro. That's why. Here, let me just show you. Oh, you guys are with me. Because I click connect down here, and it brings me to a whole different screen than if I click connect up here. I can do my NFID, my internet identity, or my plug wallet. Okay, cool. Next time I do a video, we're looking at CoinSwap. Okay, but anyway, let's look at the price real quick because, wow, we're getting late. All right, so let's go back 2 pages. So ICP is sitting at 1264. Let's look at this volume. It's at 239 million, which means we can get ready for a big move soon. As you see, with 350 mil, and it went all the way down, blah. But before this, we were at like 500 mil. So the volume cooled down and the price stopped moving. That's all that happened. The volume calmed down. So we can get ready for a big move anytime as this volume moves. We're still up 7%. And if we look in the last month, we've doubled in price. You know, almost. From 9 to 15. So whatever. Let's see. Yeah, $8.80 on this one, which actually went a little bit lower than that to about $15. So it almost doubled in price in like a month. Actually, like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then we had a retracement, and we're sitting in about the middle ground. We're sitting at about 1266. So basically, ICP has this downward trending resistance line. And I would even say it's up a little bit higher than that. I would say right there. So this is going to be our resistance coming down. Okay, and so we also have a nice level of support. And this is long-term resistance. So once we break this level, it's going to be very nice. And this is our support right here. So worst case scenario, ICP goes back down to $9.55. Well, we already almost touched that. We went to 1064. So I would say that's a nice level of support right here. Look at that, 1064, big support right here. Resistance over here. Look at all the times it hit this. This is a good level of support. Now, I think we're going to probably stay above this. We might wick down like this one from $13 down to $9.52, which would bring us right down to this area, $9.30-ish. Or we hold this area as support, which we also have right here, which, as you see, right there. So this is going to be another support level at $11.06 instead of this $9, which perfectly intersects with this 1064 on the way up, which we hit perfectly. Perfect. I mean, it follows these trend lines. TA is not that hard if you understand it. So the weekly, we're looking like we're in the symmetrical triangle. So what this means to me, we're in a bull market. So whether we go down and touch this, it's an opportunity to buy. So what I'm saying, get rid of all this. None of this matters. None of it matters. It really doesn't matter right now. If you're buying ICP at $12.66, you're winning. If you're buying it at $9, you're winning. If you're buying it at $7, when I told you this is the best opportunity you can buy crypto, then you're winning. Because I told you and I showed you where we were at on Bitcoin. Let's just go to Ethereum. Again, Bitcoin was a really good example, though. It showed you where we're at now and where we're going. Let's just look at Ethereum. I'm not even going to do a lot of TA. I'm just going to show you guys it's about to crack off. I don't even have to do TA right now. Like, I do TA when, like, oh, we don't know what's going to happen. Well, we know what's going to happen in the next few months. It happens every 4 years. Every single time. Until it doesn't, it's a pattern. And I'm following it. So let's just look at 2020, 2020, the end of 2020. So what are we, like the 17th today, 16th today? So let's just go to the 17th of 2020. Ethereum was at $642 in December of 2020, exactly 4 years ago, plus or minus a day. 4 years ago. How does Bitcoin cycles work in 4 years? Because of the halving, right? So every 4 years, it does the same thing. So what we do is we find patterns and they repeat themselves. And I follow them and they repeat themselves. And I follow them and they repeat themselves. And I make money. And you make money. So this is 4 years ago in December. Where are we at now, guys? In December of 2024. So what's going to happen next? Look. From 600 to 4,800. So 6 times 8 is 48. It 8x from there. Let's just say ICP only 8x's. Only 8x's from here. Well, we're at what price? 80. We're at $96. If we and this is Ethereum, has a way bigger market cap, moves less. So I'm thinking $150. Right? We're in that part of the market, guys. It doesn't matter. This was the last bull market. Look, the last bull market, guys. This is the last bull market. This is the bear market. And we're just a blip over here. A blip. So it's time to start making money. It's time. Who cares about these short-term little price drops? Let's buy it. That's what you do when the price goes down. You buy it. So ICP is about to crack off. We're still above this massive thing. We're getting ready to touch the volume on the average 14 week. So we're at 52. We have supported. We're at 58. We have supported 52. Beautiful. So guys, this market's going to crack off, and I hope you're ready. And I can't wait till we celebrate. We should be celebrating now because we went from $3 to $14 together on this channel. We took the ride together, up $11. So if you've watched my channel, you are up 4x from when I told you now is the best opportunity in the history of crypto. So we found a good crypto. We understand the patterns until they change. We're not changing, because until the pattern breaks, it's a pattern, and I'm going to follow it. We're going to make a lot of money together, I hope. Can't guarantee anything. But as long as everything follows what it should, there's no black swan events. The market keeps doing what it's doing. Donald Trump is pro-crypto. Guys, get ready. This is going to be the best bull market of all time. And as 2020 had a lot of scrutiny from the government, a lot of stuff to smash crypto, FTX collapsing, at the end of the bull market. Weird when it collapsed too, right? Anyways, it's really strange how these things happen because people are just trying to steal money. But us good people can get in here, make some money in crypto, not be a part of any nefarious action, because if crypto is just black market and, dark web, I wouldn't be a part of it. It's legit. The biggest S&P 500 companies in our nation are borrowing money to buy Bitcoin. This isn't a scam. This isn't some fad. This is the future of finances. And I'm going to be at the forefront of it, guys. Are you joining me? I don't know. Let's go. I know a lot of you are. All right, guys. Let me just do a couple questions. Hold on. Me token, I don't know. So this is what I don't get. So you could say the same thing about Ethereum in 2020. If you don't understand the way the market works, Bitcoin pumps and then the rest of the market will follow it. So if you're like, oh, Bitcoin is so good and ICP is so bad, yes, Bitcoin is good. You have it partially right. But ICP is the best altcoin out there. I don't care. It's better than Ethereum. It takes me too long to send Ethereum. I don't care. Ethereum's a great crypto. Probably the number 5 on my list. But ICP for altcoins is number 1. It's number 2 to Bitcoin. It always will be. I'm a Bitcoin guy. But when it comes to altcoins, if you don't understand where we are in the market, I'm crying because my ICP isn't going up yet, then you're not meant for this market, guys. We went through $3 and people are complaining at $13. So it's not about how ICP pumps. I could say I could go and wait for any crypto to dump or hit resistance and be like, oh, it's not pumping against this. But when you look at ICP as a whole, you look at the price, the charts, and everything, we're getting pulled up to $100. We're getting pulled up there. So you can say it's not moving to Bitcoin right now, but unless you prove it to me with your technical analysis and fundamental analysis that ICP ain't shit, then those things don't mean anything to me because I'm an analyst. I don't just say, oh, ICP isn't moving to Bitcoin. I look at the entire market and let's just go look at Ethereum right now. Let's look at the other cryptos and see, is it ICP? So let's just look at today. Ethereum's only up 1% today. Ethereum sucks. It's the worst crypto ever. It's not moving against Bitcoin. Darn it. Come on, you have to understand how crypto works. But I get your sentiment. You want ICP to move. That's okay. But if you look, everything, 0.5%, 0.1%, 0.2%, nothing's moving, guy. You're singling ICP out. When look, ICP just blend right in, down 0.2% today. 0.2%. It's up 8% on the week. So I don't know. Let's just look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, yeah, it's down 0.08%, only up 1% and 10% on the week. Right? So these big, now Chainlink's cracking on the week, 32%. So yeah. Anyway, ICP is about to crack, guys. So, all right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bang!